Hi, as you might be able to tell, I have a really bad mic. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys a cheese that you should really be giving a try if you're playing support season, okay? And I think it's really fun. You can definitely just completely boom the enemy jungler. And we'll just get right into it. Basically what you do, I've recorded this video before, but then it got a bit long and I struggled to find clips, so I'm doing a recording of the recording. So basically what you do is you just directly walk to the red. You try and make your way in there without being spotted. Usually, sometimes they'll stand like a mid laner here or they'll be in this bush, so you'll just have to check. Luckily, you'll be able to spot them with your stealth, so you'll know if there's someone in the bush or not. And then you will just walk with the ward, if possible. If not, you can do as I'm doing here, which is just stand in this bush here, which allows you to see when it's doing the red buff without being seen, as they usually don't stand in that bush. However, sometimes you do have to be careful because they might actually be standing in that bush. So you just have to wait a bit sometimes, right? And you can actually go at almost any point as long as they're by themselves. So at this point here, going on Jarvan is almost guaranteed kill. He's gonna have to flash or at least get away, but then you can just follow flash and kill him anyway. Right, smart. So we'll just see this in action, walk into him, ignite, and then just go on him. It doesn't really matter what he does, he's gonna die now, he's dead. He tries to take the red, gets tilted, and then I get the red as well, right? This is definitely a big win. And I'm going to spy when I'm doing this. I'm not going Doran's Blade, the Doran's Ring or something, although you can do that, but I think just getting the spy is fine. I definitely did say at the start of the season that going like Doran's items and support first item is really good. And then as we've seen, people have adapted to what I was thinking and they're doing it now. Although I didn't do it personally, I did say at the very start that it's actually like a viable thing to do. And that's just here it is. And then again, you can follow it up with doing what I'm doing here, which is just going to the other side and killing him there too, if you get the red buff. If you have a ward, you can know. Obviously, there are some risks to doing it like this here, because he can be doing the red if that's not being killed, and you're just going to waste a lot of time. So this is definitely very risky. And I think, as we'll see here, I'll probably die without giving too much of a spoiler. But I think I do end up killing Jarvan here, as we can see. Right, again. And at this point here, like, the enemy jungler is just completely out of it, right? We can just agree to that. He's extremely tilted. And yeah, we still lost this game though. It is something that happens, and I still wonder like how that even happens when the jungler gets so diffed. Because one of the mistakes that your jungler will often do is when you kill him, they will try and invade. The right play for your jungler is just to actually just take their own camps and just farm and just let the work that you do carry over. So if your jungler starts like trying to invade or something or follow you, just tell them to just farm, just do their own thing, and that's it. Then we'll see her in action on the opposite side quickly as well. Just showing that is possible. Sometimes they'll start blue buff, sometimes they'll start raptors. It just depends on the champion, on your elo. If you're playing in lower elos though, they will usually always leash with the bot lane. And you'll rarely see things like this Evelyn Hess doing, like doing raptors, right? Like that's going to be very rare. And here we can see that I flash over. And we end up trading, which I think is fine. But yeah, usually if you're playing lower elos, they will always start with bot side on blue or red, depending what side they are. So that's fine. And then we'll just see another game here. Like, I've been doing this a lot. I mean, I don't do it sometimes, but I think it's really fun to do. And you definitely get in their heads. And again, we'll just see this in action here. I'll walk behind again. Preferably, I like to just get the ward, like at the edge of the bush, so you can actually see the red. But obviously, if they do spot you putting that ward, then they might be suspicious. I've been stream stabbed a couple of times doing this as well. So I've had some very weird things happen. As you can see here, like Smolder standing in the bush there, which makes it really awkward, right? Like if I was to go in there, which is why sometimes before you even go into that bush, if you manage to come to where I am, you wait a little bit longer before going like 130, because then you're going to be sure that no one's going to be standing in that bush. Right. And have they end up coming. This is also fine, right? We're just going to play this through what happens. But like the bot lane's wasting a lot of time here, right? See me coming back again. Like this is just so fun. Like I've just committed to it, so I'm just like fuck it, you know. Then I get out. And like you do get in their heads. So I definitely recommend you guys try this. It's definitely one of the more fun cheeses you can do on support. I know some people like to go top or mid, but I don't like that very much. I think that has higher risks and less chance of success. I would say when I actually get to be on the camp and I'm not spotted, my success rate is like 95%. Like I rarely don't actually manage to kill them. Here I'm playing AD, so you can see my runes are sudden impact with Triumph. But if I play AP, then I go Taste Blood and Sorcery second. But it's still fine. Like you're gonna have enough damage. You can see my sudden impact did 32 damage here. Like obviously that's gonna help. The fact that I don't have any AD items or anything, like obviously makes the damage less. And I would have a lot more kill pressure if I had like Doran's Blade or something. But it's still fine. Like I've never failed this, as I said, like almost never. Like 95% success rate on killing the jungler. About 50% chance to tilt them. I've had some like FF10s or whatever because they just disconnect. Like Rengars especially are really fun to invade because they are like so useless if you get on them. So like you can just ruin a Rengar's day. Like I've done it against every Rengar and I've never failed against Rengar at least. So yeah, definitely recommend you guys give this a try. In any elo, like I've done this in Master, Diamond, like I think even like Grandmaster at the start of the season or like now. Like it works, you know. So definitely just give this a try and hope you guys can have a good one, you know, the show and features like that. And yeah, take care. Peace.